So we just take like a few breaths together. Just breathing in. And we don't have to have like the perfect focus. It's just gently breathing in and out. Not worrying whether your mind is still enough. The mind is going to think. So it's okay if it's thinking. As long as you recognize that you're aware that it's thinking. And just letting the fact that we don't have to be perfect at this settle in. It's not about automatically having a still mind. The mind will always be thinking. It's recognizing you're not simply a thinker. And as you observe your thinker, you can let it have those thoughts. They can just be going while you recognize that you're more than that. So we just can simply breathe in, whatever pace it is, and breathe out together. And allow ourselves to settle into our bodies and sense our bodies. And the very first thing that we want to love is our body. It's like a tuning fork, the instrument that we resonate through. And so we want to love that body that we're in and the perfection that it is. Though not many of us look in the mirror and go, oh, perfect. And that's okay. It's just a thinking mind, remembering what someone else has said to establish a standard of likability or affection. And the beautiful thing is that you're not limited by that. Your love and affection for yourself is beyond the mind's ability to comprehend, to think. So we don't have to worry about the thoughts that say, I'm not enough, I don't look right, I wish I looked different. Those are just comments the mind's making. But the love that you are is beyond that. And it created the body that you're in. Because it knew exactly how you needed to present, who you needed to be. And it was already loving you. Loving this mind that gets distracted, that learns standards that aren't actually accurate. And we can love our bodies as they are. So that's the first thing we want to love. And find an aspect of yourself that you can say that you love, whether it's your hair or your eyes, a look. For me, it was the cells of my body. I first had to say that because I didn't have judgment against the cells of my body. So I could love that first. So find something of that to love in yourself. Some aspect of you. And that particular aspect that you choose. Now, isn't it amazing that it made it through all the standards, that you have this aspect of yourself that you love? And what particular aspect is that? The place that you accept in yourself. One place that's acceptable. That made it through the onslaught of what people would say or about you, that you still recognize as acceptable. And you like it about you. And feel the ease that that brings to your body as you think about it. Loving whatever it is about your body. And just sense into that. How does that feel? And merge with it. Notice where you feel it and just take your consciousness closer to it. And then wrap it around you. And let that love just be loved. And let it love you back. Loving it. Loving you. And notice how that love gets a little bit bigger. Because love begets love. And that part of you that's acceptable loves so much about you. And you love so much about it. And together, you can love another aspect of you. Allowing love to beget love. Because as you see yourself through that loving space, it allows truth to come forward. And the truth is, you're lovable. And you are love. And we don't get told that very often. But somewhere deep inside, an aspect of that remained unfiltered within you. And it's been waiting to love you. It's been looking forward to loving you. And we allow that to just love. Because love begets love. And we allow it to expand, to double in size, to triple, to fill the torso of our body, to fill our neck and our shoulders and our arms, our heads, to fill our bellies and our thighs, our legs, our feet, and extend all the way around us. And allowing our bodies just to feel the space of love. Allowing our skin to feel it. Allowing our organs to feel that. Allowing our muscles to feel it. And our eyes. Our whole being feeling that love. And would we want to deny any part of our body that love? No. Then would we want to deny any part of our mind that love? And we allow that to just run through the circuitry in our brains, that love. To flow through our capillaries and our veins and our arteries, pumping through us, coursing through us. Because love begets love. And we allow that love to interact with any thought that feels unlovable. Because every thought can be loved. Every aspect of you can be loved. Because love isn't based on how you look, or how you feel, or what you've done, or what you didn't do. Love just is. And so we allow it to just fill us and love ourselves. And no matter what the mind says, we greet it with love. So if it says, I can't do this, okay, I love you. You don't have to. If it says, I don't think this is going to work for me, that's okay. Love that. Love is a choice. Not choosing so much to love you or not love you, but to allow the love that you are to love you. Doesn't matter if you feel lovable. Love will still love you. The love that you are is going to love you. Because that's what it does. And it's not based on what you achieved. It's based simply on the vibration of itself. And that vibration is you. You are love. So it is your innate nature to love you. And anywhere you haven't loved you, or haven't recognized that you were loving you, can be loved and is loved. It's just a thought. It's a standard. It's not the love that you are. That which isn't sure it can be loved has not yet met you. And I'm just holding that space with you all. I'm in awe of the love that you are. And as you allow it to move through you, you don't have to wonder if you're going to be able to do it. It's just allowing that flow of energy that you are. And together, we're exuding it to one another. And it's safe to love this much. It's the safest thing. To love. And first of all, love yourself. So our bodies, loving our bodies. And then loving our minds. There is no unacceptable thought. And as you love all of your thoughts, they become gentler because they're receiving the lack of love that created them in the first place. There is not one thought that has received enough love, because once it receives enough love, it doesn't have to exist anymore. Doesn't have to play the same old story. But they play those same old stories because they keep thinking if they tell the same story that someone will finally listen and love them. So stop listening to the story and just love the thought. Love the thought. And you're not ignoring it. You're giving it what it needs, which is simply love. And you have enough to quiet your mind just by loving, not running any thought out, not questioning it, just loving it. And in this space that we have together, there is enough love to love not only ourselves, but this entire world. But only after you love you can you love like that? We think it starts with someone else. But you were born with enough love to love this world. You have all the love that you need. And as you tap into that, the love you receive from others seeks that love that you are. And you just have more love all around you. Love first. And love you.